Hi there, we are Steve and Sally, a husband and wife team who together run Azimuth Images and travel the UK in our camper van Pam. Come join us on our adventures.
Well, hello, lovely people. We are off on a mini adventure. We may even not stay out all night. Last night, 10th overnight to 11th of May 2024, there was a very large, what's called a CME, a corona mass ejection, which is a sunspot activity. And that led to a very spectacular Northern Lights display. Now, we're in the Midlands. Northern Lights, doesn't happen to us. But this CME was that large that it was visible from most of the country, and indeed somewhere down as far as South Italy, which is really, really rare. The last time it was like this 20-something years ago. So our lad phoned us all excited about 11 o'clock and said, "You got to see this, you got to see this." And we were, "Oh, yeah, we're in bed." And I went outside, and even from the car park where we live, it was like, whoa, this is special. So we texted a friend of ours that she was as crazy as we are, and then decided that we were going to go to Magpie Mine. Now, if you've followed the channel before, you'll know Magpie Mine is somewhere we like going. It's a place we have permission to fly the drone from time to time, and it's pretty dark sky, and of course it's got a nice backdrop. So I went to Magpie Mine, and we got there knocking on for 1 in the morning, I think. It was certainly gone midnight anyhow. There were loads of people there, only say 10-15 or so, but apparently early in the evening it had been snide. You couldn't go within half a mile of the place. So the plan today is to go up there at something like a sensible time. It's knocking on for 1800 now, according to Pam's clock. And we either get something or we don't. The cloud forecast is a bit iffy, anywhere between 60 and 80% coverage according to Windy, which is the cloud tracking app I use. But we don't want to sit here and see an amazing display here and wish we'd already gone there. We're aiming to get up there for about sort of, I don't know, 7:30, 8 o'clock tonight. It's either great and we'll stay as long as the light display's on, or it's going to be awful and we'll just come home. If it's good and we stay, then we will probably just stay overnight there and come back in the morrow. That's the plan. Famous last words. Let's see what happens with it.
We have arrived and we've got a very nice parking spot. It's a bit cloudy. We'll see what happens. I have an audience. Let me show you my audience. There we go. I have a bunch of admirers. Hello and welcome. Not too sure about me, are you? Never mind, eh? Right, let's have a wander on down here. It's not a bad track. Somewhere we have been several times before. And we are going over there. Just really to scope it out, see how many other people are here. It's pretty cloudy. It is breaking up though, so we might get lucky. But if you don't try, you definitely don't succeed. 3 of the ladies are choosing to follow me. Hey, well, why not? Here's today's first challenge, the cattle grid. Now there is a stile here, but as I'm carrying all sorts of dangly stuff, the camera, I tend to walk over the grid, and seeing as I have rather large feet, I can actually just step and my foot scans across 2 quite nicely. Stands by for 1,000 comments saying, "I had a friend who fell down a cattle grid once. He broke his arm at the elbow and his leg fell off." Okay, that clearly did not just happen to me. So here we are, Magpie Mine. You need to stick to the path here because they just kind of dug where they felt like. Followed seams, had ideas, followed hunches, and there's quite a lot of things like this where there's kind of, let's give this a go, mate, and see what happened. And if we go over this side, now there is a story to this grove of trees, and I'd love to tell you I can remember what it is, but I would of course be lying. Onwards. There's already people with tripods. Yep, there's and a record. So yeah, quite a few people. There's people with camp chairs and all sorts of things set up. Let's go and say hello, find out who tonight's partners in crime are going to be. Well, already there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 other photographers here in various states of preparation. Not entirely sure about bringing the van down here. I know the gate's not locked, but that, in my opinion, isn't really on, unless of course they have permission, which is possible. Anyhow, who are we to speak? So I'll have a wander around. I know I've been here before, but we'll do this just before it gets a bit dark and tell you about it a bit as I go around. So this was a lead mine, and originally the building you're looking at now was the winding engine and steam powered, and that drum there used to go up and over. We can't quite see a direct line of sight from here, but up and over, and you'll see the I think they've got the mine head over there. We'll go that way in just a sec. But down here, being steam powered, it needed a fire and a chimney, and the chimney actually goes underground. It culverted underground for some strange reason before going up over there, and that's what used to happen. And then time marched on and all that stuff, and they replaced the steam one with a diesel one, which I believe, and there's an information plaque up here somewhere, came from a trawler. But I love this. This is kind of like proper MacGyver engineering. We've just propped this up on this sleeper. It'll be fine. We'll just like, prop that up on the end of that bit there, and it'll be okay. And we'll just staple this overhead power cable to that piece of metal there with a bit of wood in between. It'll be fine. Anyhow, so we go up here, and the building I've just looked up at is where the diesel winding engine was housed. I don't know if there's one in it anymore. I've never thought to check, to be fair. If anybody knows the answer to that, as the saying goes, put it in the comments. These steps are nothing like even. It's like, whoa, where did that one go? And here we go now. This is the replacement one, and you can see there, up and over, diddly 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 over there. Please dive and focus, thank you very much. And that, and seeing a little rail section there where they bring the rail cars along. And the building over here used to be where the big beam engine was. Oop, guess we found the thing to trip over. So okay, this was originally where the beam engine was. Ooh, there we go, we'll have a look down there. And goes up quite a way. Ooh, says he extracting his torch from his pocket. So originally this shaft went down 720 odd foot, 730 foot, give or take. And like all other mines, eventually flooded. And that was a constant battle. And now, I'll try and get the torch down here, though it is going to be remarkably dark, even though I haven't got the big torch with me. Eventually it ended up being just like 160 foot. I don't expect we can see anything too amazing down there, to be fair. So now 160 foot down, that's where it floods. Really now then, it's just a question of waiting for it to go dark and hopefully a little clearer than it currently is. But there's quite a few people now. We clearly made the right decision to get here early. Right, let's have a wander down then, and perhaps have a brew whilst we wait for it to go dark, and hopefully the clouds to do one. I say there's more and more people coming down here now. Yeah, good choice to get here early. Now I'm sure that you don't need to see video or still images of it, but dog walkers, please, what is the point in picking up and then leaving your poo-ridden bag anywhere you like? I have just walked past 3, literally, in the space of 50 yards. Hello ladies, make way, the Messiah has arrived. Thank you very much. Yes, I know. Thank you. Go on, budge yourself. Go on nice and slowly, that's it. Hello. 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 Okay. I see you poking over the fall there. Yeah, okay. All right. Make way, ladies. Thank you. You're absolutely fine where you are, Gertrude. It'll be lovely.
It is the best part of 10 o'clock. We've looked at the cloud cover and that's not going to improve according to the forecast. And the aurora indicator has gone down to sort of very low orange. We could stay here the night, but there's no great point. We admit defeat. We will trundle off back home. But I do have some photos I took last night, so I'll chuck those in at the end. And who knows where we'll go next time.